Hey, good morning, Spacenoids. For some reason, don't try to edit an old clip, an old thing. Anyways, good morning. Today we're going to be continuing working on this. As you can see from my photo that I posted, we're working more on the. Let me get the light. They're not glued into place; they're just sitting there. Nothing's glued really. The parts, the bridge, but we're going to finish up the bridge today. At least getting it all the parts, and then getting the other two firefighters painted as well. And then we're going to try to figure out what we're going to do about councils, since we have to scrap build. And then we're going to have to fill in the space here with something. I'm thinking about doing some sort of just panel that goes from here to here, just some blank styrene, and that would also make up for these too. There's vents on the bottom, little details that I can carve out, that I could put mesh there. That would look really nice. Do mesh here too. Well, that's the idea, is to do some sort of mesh right here in the snorkel. I still haven't figured out what, like, I was thinking like, oh, like to disperse smoke. Like that would be like something so it can go in there and grab people. But yeah, maybe like an additional like nozzle, like a hose on there or something like that. And then we also got all these sanded, and then we can get these ladders start being manufactured. That's another project. So we got all of our bits of styrene that I have, all one piece of them. So this is a square size, and this is same dimension, kind of. This is square and this is rectangle. So this is like flatter on one side, and then this is just, yeah. So that's what I've been using for the rails, and that was some Plastruct. So cool beans. And I've been trying to get back into painting just a little bit. So I've been trying to just hand paint the figures. Let's get back to making the railings that would be around. So I'm going to be putting some additional railings going from here to basically the door, so that, you know, it would be probably from them walking around this way where the steps are, then going up that. So, and then that added a headrest. I'm going to do the same thing to these two as well. such an issue trying to start the live this morning. I hope everyone can join on. And then my paints of choice are always Tamiya, so I have a lot of them to go through. We'll get the man in the chair. See how he's going to be positioned so I can know how to. And let's get some railings made over on this side while we let that dry before we put the headrest on there. So it's half of a half. And half of a half. And then when we cut these to make them not pop, you just rock your blade. Do it a couple times and then boop, goes right off. So following the line right here. Now that we got the posts made up, let's get the other headrest made for the other pilot. Put him in his chair. And we get him right in his chair. There we go. Peter, good morning. What is up, my brother? I'll get my tweezers. Not my tweezers, but yeah, no, that works. Very rainy Saturday. I get you. This is what I've been up to. Working on the cockpit. Hold on. There we go. Uh, this is a combined computer, camping, office, and model building setup. So this is my laptop because my computer is dead. If my computer was alive, probably be a different story. Um, but yeah, so this is like a corner of my house where I have this is my uh, air booth. It pops out. I'm trying to find the cables for it right now. They're somewhere in the house. Um, but yeah, I got a window right here, right on the other side of this. I got my tools. Gaming setup. Yeah, yeah. No, I mean I would have gaming. I would game the ever living hell. I love Cyberpunk. It's a great game, but I digress. Same model as yours, just less scratch building. Less scratch building? Uh, it is what it is. It's me just trying to put out my vision. Like I can't think of any other way of going about it. My friend, my brother. you, you were a sunny bitch. Was meant as a question, but forgot. Yeah, well, I mean, this is a combined gaming office model building setup. Yeah, yep, that's what it is. If I forgot to answer the question, I am sorry, squirrel. Squirrel, Peter. Oh, the question mark. Ah, aha, aha. Made it too short. Figures. Yeah, if there's a model show in Indiana, and it's like nationals. Ugh, gods, why have you forsaken bring this to the model shell. Like, it's just a Gundam. It's no Gundam, boy. We'll do impatient about me cutting my stuff. But yeah. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. I don't think I got glue on it. There we go. There's the glue. But yeah, I do this. I run D&D games. I'm trying to get a cyberpunk campaign going. I wing it. Everything. Now, I think this side should go up, and this side should go across. Oh well, let's cut this. Let's cut the headrest. Then we want to maybe get some styrene to fill this area, so that this we can kind of darken it out as like a back hatch. So far, I'm loving it. I'm loving how it's turning out. I mean, I'll take photos and stuff like that so that everyone can see a little bit more detailed of what I'm looking at. All right. Let's get these headrests made. And this is just using half round. All right, man. Peter, have a good one. Enjoy the time with the Wi-Fi. Yes, Peter. Enjoy the time with the wifey. Rock, rock, rock. I'm going to flip to my other piece. And then set that off to the side a little bit. Gonna grab my gun primer sanding stick, 400 and 600. And all I'm going to do is just rounding off these edges. Because it's a headrest, it wouldn't have sharp edges. And that's why I use the half round. So it gives me a little bit more curvature in a headrest. How would you do that? Get our guy. All right. Working on all these tiny bits. Our troop in there. Oh, you're gonna start cooling at me? We have to maybe sand down this guy's elbows just a little bit. Or stand down where his elbow is touching. I think I'm going to stand down where his elbow is touching. Just so he can sit more flush down. I think literally his ass is hovering. Yeah, it is. Yep. got more of them. Let's use diamond file. Feels like a vinyl piece anyways. Feels rubbery almost. Yeah, there he goes. Right down into the seat. Is he still hovering? Just a bit, but I think it's from this other side on this other arm. So this is more for square. When I need some flat, I'll get this one. Right. Yeah. That's in the front. Wow. Let's take more off that elbow. Like it's okay for him to be a little lifted. I just don't want him to be like jumping out of his seat. All right. Now he looks like he's kind of sitting up in the seat, which is more, yeah. What's next? A lot more. Add more details. Yes, we'll always add more details. Oh yeah, the railing. We're working on the railing. Let's get him up. See, so it doesn't get glued in yet. in deep thought. Sorry. Oh no. Oh no, don't do that, Joe. Maybe I need to make some more coffee. Uh, me without my staple namesake. Nice. Yay. So we have so we have headrests. So we have headrests. I just gotta do better with the picture. I'm gonna have the same dilemma as George with my crap camera and my crap laptop. But you know, fun stuff. Hey, I turned up the brightness. I can see. But yeah, let's get a. Everyone take their positions. Yeah. Pull that down. He's not. There he goes. Boop. Everyone's got a little their spot and how they're supposed to sit. All right. That'll be awesome. All right. And then for colors, Tamiya flat flesh. I'm using Jan Gray. That's XF12 on the Tamiya. In case you didn't see it. I'm going to be using the cockpit green IJN, the XF71 paint from Tamiya, and that's going to be my cockpit colors, like the accents. Mostly everything's going to be doused in silver for silver or chrome first, and then maybe a flat aluminum, and then the suits. The other two guys' suits and trim are going to be done in the light blue XF23. So it's going to give it some little accents and pops from their uniforms. So that being said, I need to get some more coffee made. Oh my god. No, don't do that. It's too early in the morning. All right. I gotta wake up. You gotta wake up. You get up. All right, guys. You guys have a good one. I'll catch you in the next episode. Probably tomorrow, right after George. George, have fun out there in New York. Hopefully, maybe you can come out to Indiana for the show because I would try to make it out to that John Doom show. All right, everyone, have a good one. Remember, keep your stick on the ice, and just you know, as George says, stay safe, stay sane. Everyone's it's getting crazy. Just relax, take a breath. We're here. I'm here. Send me a message if you guys need anyone to talk to. All right, guys. Have a good one, Spacenoids. Catch you next one. Peace.